Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Becki.
We're registered dietitians that are passionate about food as medicine, and we take a functional approach to whole body health.
In today's video, we are going to be making hot toddies 3 ways as a fantastic way that you can support your immune system and cope with allergy symptoms.
So a hot toddy is a great way to provide warm hydration to soften your mucosal membranes while providing compounds that work as an expectorant to break up mucus and phlegm, and also to thin out the mucus and phlegm, making the symptoms less severe. And a hot toddy is going to always have warm water as well as lemon, honey, and then the traditional toddy will have grandpa's cough syrup, whiskey in there. So we're gonna make 3 different versions, 2 alcohol-free and 1 with the whiskey in there. But let's break down the benefits of honey and lemon first.
So that honey is going to expose us to small amounts of the local pollens that's going to help the immune system to actually be less reactive when we are exposed in those higher doses. So each of our toddies is going to get a generous little squeeze here. About a tablespoon or so each. And then honey also has been seen in a randomized controlled trial to actually provide better control than conventional allergy medications of allergic symptoms such as congestion and runny nose.
Super awesome. So outperforming medication and tastes good too.
Yep.
The next essential ingredient is our lemon. So each of these toddies is going to have the juice of 1 lemon, and lemons are going to provide us vitamin C and bioflavonoids. Vitamin C supports the performance of the immune system and is also known to support antiviral influence. And then the bioflavonoids are able to reduce that histamine reactivity, which is that inflammatory process of an allergy. So I'm going to juice this last lemon into this one, an entire lemon per toddy. Let's talk about the medicinal tea over there, Becki, with toddy number 1.
Yes.
Our TCM toddy.
Yes. This is the TCM toddy that's getting a dose of medicinal mushrooms. These are the Pique Tea sachets. So the first one's going to be a chaga blend, and chaga mushroom has shown to be anti-inflammatory, support the immune system, and even have prebiotic fibers that are going to support good bugs in our gut. So I'm going to add that guy in, and the great thing about these little tea sachets is that you can actually just blend them in with hot water, no steeping required. So that's our chaga. And then I'm adding in some reishi as well. And reishi mushroom has been shown in traditional Chinese medicine applications to actually help to reduce cough, shortness of breath, and function as an adaptogen, so aid in that stress response and resilience.
Yes, check out the link below for exclusive discounts on Pique Tea. Pique does a really good job of ensuring a high standardization of their ingredients that are featured, and like Becki said, super convenient for food as medicine. So last thing we're gonna add in there is some grated ginger.
Yeah, we're putting in a little bit of ginger, about a teaspoon grated, and that ginger is going to provide some really nice anti-inflammatory support, also a little bit of spice to help to break up that mucus and phlegm.
So over here, I'm going to be doing a elderberry toddy. So elderberry is a famous berry to support the immune system. We've seen clinical studies that show that use of the active constituents in elderberry can actually reduce severity of symptoms of cold and flu. And this tea by Wild Foods also has cranberry and also includes currant in here and hibiscus. All of them having more anthocyanin, antioxidant capacity, and even supporting against things like UTI. So I'm going to use my curcuberry or immune support tea from Wild Foods in here. Another favorite, they're a sponsor of the Naturally Nourished podcast, so you can check out their link below. And then I'm going to be adding, for another anti-inflammatory boost, some grated turmeric root. So turmeric has been shown in studies as well to reduce that excessive mast cell response, which is what drives the inflammation in the body when exposed to allergen. And also we've seen that turmeric as a powerful anti-inflammatory can even stop at the level of anaphylactic reaction of that IgE exposure response.
Okay, and then our final toddy here is getting that little extra boost from whiskey. So this can aid at least in sleep and relaxation. Some even say that it can function as a decongestant, helping to alleviate some of that mucus and phlegm. And this goes all the way back to 1700 Scotland when they would use whiskey as an antiseptic.
Yes, and by adding that alcohol, that actually drives some more vasodilation, which will further deliver the medicinal properties of the lemon and honey. And you could add alcohol to either one of option 1 or 2 as well if desired, but be mindful that you'd want to support yourself with maybe a Reset, Restore, Renew detox pack that night to offset the alcohol impact.
So we did end up actually straining this TCM toddy just because that grated ginger was a little bit harsh. Let's go ahead and taste them.
All right, let's start with that one. So that one's the Chaga Reishi Ginger Toddy, and TCM being traditional Chinese medicine.
Yeah, I thought the mushrooms were going to be overpowering, but they're really not. And the lemon and ginger really kicks it up.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I think that the spice of the ginger really offsets that earthy tone. Okay, so I love the tannic bitterness of the elderberry and also the cranberry in there. That's a nice offset with the honey and lemon.
Mm-hmm. And you can taste the turmeric, but it's not overpowering by any stretch. And that color is just gorgeous.
All right, now onto the traditional toddy. Lemon, honey, and whiskey. I mean, how can you go wrong?
You can't go wrong. It's great.
I think that you can add that whiskey into, like I said, all of them if desired. But all of these are really great options, again, to thin out the mucus, work as an expectorant to break up phlegm, and also get you feeling relaxed while reducing stress, inflammation, and really supporting a robust immune response. If you want to learn more about coping with seasonal allergies, check out this video below, where we also talked about our top supplements to support against rhinitis, which is chronic runny nose, as well as cough, shortness of breath, and all of the undesirable symptoms of seasonal allergies, including the mood, irritability, and sleep disturbances.
So if you liked today's video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and also comment below on which one you try and what you liked about it.
There's something about that balance of that whiskey in the cup that I think does the trick.
Tastes like booze.